Greetings and welcome to your experimental demonstration. The experiment that we'll be conducting is the flow measurement using current meter and surface floaters. The objective of this experiment is to determine the stream flow velocity using current meter and surface floaters, to measure the wetted area, cross-sectional area of the drain, and to compute the stream flow rate. The following are the steps to assemble a current meter. Connect the three rods with each other to make up the shaft of the current meter. After the shaft has been connected, attach the propeller towards the base of the shaft and tighten it. Add the base plate at the bottom of the shaft and move on ahead to tighten any joints or attachments of the current meter. Now screw on the wire on the propeller and the other end of the wire at the top of the shaft. Similarly, connect the other end of the wire to the sensor in the color coded sockets. These are the steps to assemble a current meter. So in order to start the experiment, first we will measure the width of the cross-sectional drain. Then the measured width will be divided into three sections. After that, the width of the drain will be measured by the current meter, and the propeller will be placed at 0.6 into the depth of the drain section. So let's move on to doing our experiment. The first step will be to measure the width of the drain. As we can notice here, the width of the drain is 94 centimeters. So we have divided the width of the drain into three sections. The first we will take in 25 centimeters and we will measure the depth of the water at this section. For the first reading, we have already measured the depth of the drain. It came out to be 16 centimeters. So we have placed the propeller at 0.6 of the depth, that was 9.6 centimeters. So now let's move on to take the reading from the hydrometer. The hydrometer calculates the number of revolutions done by the propeller. And it automatically stops after 30 seconds. So 183 rotations were done by the propeller. The second reading we will be taking at 50 centimeters, where the depth was 20 centimeters and the propeller was adjusted to put on 12 centimeters. So now let's move on to take the readings. 182 revolutions by the propeller. The third reading will be taken on 75 centimeters of the drain width. The depth was measured at 11.5 centimeters and the propeller was attached at 6.9 centimeters. So now let's move on to the revolutions or the rotation of the propeller. (151 rotations of the propeller). So now we have moved towards another section of the drain. Here the measured width was same 93 as measured previously. So when dividing the three sections, we considered 25, 50 and 75 centimeters to take the readings on. At 25 centimeters of the drain, the depth was at 11.6 and the depth was at 18 centimeters and the propeller was placed at 10.9 centimeters. So now let's move on ahead to find the rotation or the revolutions of the propeller. (153 revolutions in 30 seconds). At 50 centimeters of the section, the depth of the drain was measured to be 21 centimeters and thus the propeller was placed at 12.6 centimeters. So now let's move on ahead to measure the rotations. (163 rotations in 30 seconds). We measure the depth at 75 centimeter width of the drain. It came out to be 14 centimeter and thus the propeller was attached at 8.6 centimeters. So now let's begin with calculating the rotations. (116 rotations in 30 seconds). Now let's move on to the second phase of the experiment. In order to measure the stream flow velocity using surface floaters, we have measured a section of 10 meters. In this section, a surface floater will be dropped at the point A, which is 0, and it will travel through the drain towards the second point, that is at 10 meters, and the time will be measured which the surface floater takes when it reaches 10 meters. So now I'll be dropping the surface floater at this point at the middle of the section, and we follow it. So the time taken to complete 10 meters for the surface floater was 7.2 seconds. We will conduct this experiment again, and here is our second trial. We will drop with the surface floater at the middle of the drain, and as it travels the 10 meters, you can see that the time taken was 7.45 seconds. This is the third trial for the same setting, and we'll drop it at 0. Follow it through the 10 meters as it covers it, and the time taken was 7.45 seconds.